Hey, all Dan Millay with your sports here. Appreciate you joining us. You know, we were real close to first pitch in the state finals in both baseball and softball, but as we get there, learning about something the UIL is doing to ruin the state championship. So now it's time to play.
What are we doing? Baseball really hasn't changed much over the course of the last century. Games are played in 9 innings, bases are 90 feet apart, and you play games in series all season and postseason long. Softball is the same way, just a bit smaller, 60-foot bases and a lot less innings. In fact, from the top level of each sport down to high school, the only way the sport changes is the games are a little shorter, and so are the seasons. But even in high school, teams play in series. And in the playoffs, there's an option between competing teams if they'd rather play a one-game playoff or a series. And almost always do they choose the best of 3 option. But when you finally get to the state championship, the biggest game of the high school season, the UIL chooses for you a one-game playoff. What are we doing? A series is the only way to truly allow for depth and consistency to shine on a team. Take, for example, the Hallsville softball squad, who lost their first game to Grapevine in the regional finals in a razor-close 2-1 loss. They went on to win the next 2 and take the series because they had more consistent hitting, pitching, and fielding. At the highest level, if the World Series was just one game, then the Cubs would be on year 81 of waiting to end their World Series drought. Sure, one game allows for a nice and tidy schedule and itinerary, but it makes one pitcher dominate instead of a rotation. And baseball is just too hard of a game to give your best hitters 3 to 4 chances to get a hit on the biggest stage. I mean, you wouldn't use one letter of UIL to try to spell out the word. The same way you shouldn't use one game to spell out the end of a team's season.